Hey, it's Dr. Amanda with Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com. And I know you're probably looking at the title of this YouTube video and you're like, what the heck is she talking about? What does this have to do with orthodontics? Well, it kind of does. So let me tell you this very strange personal story. Part of my YouTube channel is I can get very personal, especially when I know it's going to benefit others. So I know this is going to benefit others. So I'm going to get personal knowing that there is a digital thumbprint that is out there in the world for my life, telling about some personal stuff about me, but I know it might help hundreds, if not thousands, if not millions of people if I can get more people to research this. So I did my own little research project. And if you go through all my, maybe the last 6 months of my posts, you'll see that I went through the journey of getting a tongue tie release, which is not as simple as it sounds for an adult. Why did I get the tongue tie release? Well, it started off, last fall, I did a blog piece on oral myofunctional therapy in terms of orthodontics because I wanted to know how to control habits, kids, adults, how to get better orthodontic outcomes, less relapse. That was it. That was the whole reason I did it. And I interviewed an OMT and we did a little YouTube videos and I posted them. You can go back and find them. If you go into my channel, you go to my YouTube channel, go to your YouTube channel, put in Straightsmile Solutions, takes you to my YouTube channel. From there, you can go down to the playlist. There's a playlist that says like phase 1, interventional, OMT, or you can just even put in the little magnifying glass section, OMT, and all the videos will come up. You'll see the whole journey, from the last 6, 7, 8 months. Anyways, 9 months. Okay. So that literally was my whole goal, to learn more about how it related to orthodontics, reduce relapse. That's it, better outcomes. Okay, so in the process, I said, okay, I'm gonna be like a potential patient, treat me like a potential patient, let's go through the whole screening process. So I went through it. And the OMT was like, okay, you got a few issues. You actually could benefit from OMT, oral myofunctional therapy. And I was like, oh, okay. And she explained what the benefits would be. And, so I said, okay, well, let's do it. Let me actually, I purchased the therapy just like any other patient, regular patient. And then she also recommended, I said, I'm going to do everything she recommends. Why not, right? There was another, couple things I was hoping would benefit. Number one, I've suffered from speech issues my whole life, was in speech therapy as a kid, always struggling to make my sounds, to try not to lisp. And you could hear it. If you go back to my videos the last 6 years, you're going to hear it sometimes, especially when I'm tired, it comes out. And it definitely was a confidence issue. Now that I'm lecturing more, I'm always going to my lisping when I'm lecturing. So anyways, that I figured, hey, added benefit. If that gets better, great, The other issue was that I definitely had a lot of what I thought was TMJ pain from clenching and grinding. My dentist all this time, everyone has told me that's what it was. And so I had been getting masseter Botox twice a year, a couple $1,000s a year. It was, obviously I was trying to get my husband to get certified so I could probably do it myself, but he could give it. And, he's taking the course later this summer. It was going to help save me some money, but I'm like, yeah, this is really adding up. I've been doing this for how long? Like 8, 9, 10 years. And it definitely controlled the pain, but sometimes it would turn into migraines. So I was on migraine medicine for many, many, many years because of this oral myofacial pain, that would basically radiate down to my jaws and everything like that. Anyways, so I was like, hey, if that gets better, added bonus, right? Whatever. There was zero placebo effect. To the point where zero. I was almost skeptical and I didn't take it as seriously as I probably could have initially until I started seeing other things change. And I was like, what's going on, right? I changed nothing else. I didn't change my diet. I didn't change my exercise. Exercise a little bit, but not any more than I did in past years. Diet really didn't change that much, That's it, nothing else changed. So went through the process. It took about 6 months to go through the process until I got my release, which happened in June. But it wasn't just the OMT. I also had to do cervical Chiro because I guess my muscles will intertwine with the fascia. And I know that sounds totally nuts, but so, total price point, including the surgery, the cervical Chiro, and the OMT was $10,000. I'll be honest. So it is a lot. So I was like, man, this is a lot for a blog piece. But hey, I'm spending $2,000 or $3,000 a year anyways on masseter Botox, And hey, speaking better is always a good thing. Worst comes to worst, this was just an expensive blog post. It takes a lot of time. I'll be honest. Between all the doctor's appointments, the at least once, if not twice a week, initial cervical Chiro appointments, which weren't incredibly convenient initially. I mean, I had to work them in my schedule. They only take a few minutes. You just have to drive there, park, and all that. The exercising with OMT, which is daily, I mean, it definitely took time. I mean, it was a commitment. You had to really believe in it. And even my husband, who's a dentist, and my kids were like, this is kind of weirdo. You know, everybody thought it was weirdo. So, but I stuck. When I put my head to something, I'm just going to finish it, right? I want to finish it. This is my little experiment. So, okay, fast forward. You can hear speech is way better. Sleep is definitely better, like definitely better. Pain is gone. I haven't had masseter Botox. I went back to my day spa, and it's been almost a year, and she's like, aren't you due for your masseter Botox? She probably was bummed. I was like, oh no, I don't do that anymore. So what? So that was that. Okay. Definitely lost some weight. Didn't purposely try to. I mean, to the point where some family members thought I was sick. Not sick. Felt great, you know? Went to get blood work today. In my mind, I was like, And I go once a year to get blood work, and it's never that great. I'll be honest. As you got older, you know, glucose levels, A1C levels, all that, like not great. Lots of reds, you know, on the thing. And the doctor started putting me on medications, and I'm not going to go into all that. I'm just figuring I'm getting older, right? Whatever. It is what it is, right? Haven't had normal blood work since before I had kids, you know, and I had some gestational diabetes and stuff. So there was all kind of stuff that went on. And I don't mind saying this, you know, because it is what it is, because I want to help other people. So I go get my blood work today. And to be really honest, I ate like crap the last week because I was in Nashville, and normally I wouldn't eat this bad. I mean, I was eating fried chicken, I was eating cobbler, I was eating all my favorite stuff. I was eating cheesy grits, I was eating multiple biscuits a day. I was drinking. I mean, like stuff I wouldn't normally do to excess. I mean, I probably gained 7 or 8 pounds. I get back. The next day I go get my blood work. Super stupid, right? But I was like, shoot, I didn't know I had to get it. I had a doctor's appointment this next week. I thought, shoot, I should have did it before my trip, right? Wasn't thinking I'm going to get scolded, right? So I get the results today. I'm like, oh gosh, it's going to be so bad. It's completely normal. As a matter of fact, it's below normal. It's perfect. No red. Perfect. It's like blood work of a 20-year-old. A completely healthy, fit 20-year-old. Insane. So proof is in the numbers, man. And there's zero placebo effect in this. Zero. Nothing. Because I didn't believe it. So, you know, and I just think this is going to be such exciting news for other people. And I hope other people really check this out, you know. Definite health benefits. So if you've had similar experiences, give me a heads up. You know, I think we should really, as dentists, start doing some research on this. You know, teaming up with the MD. I'm definitely talking to my OMT and my Chiro to see if maybe we can, you know, publish something, you know, or get more people involved, you know, and talk about the added health benefits of the systemic health benefits, you know, taking people off medications, making people feel better and be healthier and live longer. All right, thanks so much.